Welcome back. And in our top business story, rental rates in Dubai's prime malls were up between 5 and 6% in the second quarter of the year as retail space grows in the city. According to a new CBRE report quoted in a local daily, rents in prime malls have increased by 10% in the last 12 to 15 months, with occupancy rates in prime malls high, some registering between 90 and 100% occupancy. According to Matt Green, head of research for the UAE at CBRE, this leaves little available supply, which puts retail rents at a premium. In addition, according to data by Jones Lang LaSalle, there are a number of new projects entering the market this year and the next. The largest of these are Al Ghurair Center in Deira and the Avenue on Al Wasl Road. A total of 48,000 square meters of mall-based stock is expected to be delivered this year and 144,000 square meters next year. Dubai's average retail rents for prime locations stood at $114 per square feet per annum as of the second quarter of this year, while in Abu Dhabi it amounted to $71 per square feet per annum. Over in Dubai's secondary malls, such as Ibn Battuta Mall and Al Ghurair Center, retail rental rates are flat, and rents over there have dropped by 7.5% in the second quarter of this year to 1,722 dirhams per square meter, from 1,862 dirhams per square meter in the last quarter of the previous year. An influx of overseas job seekers has kept the lead on wage increases this year as inflationary pressures hit people in the pocket. The findings in a survey released by Hay Group highlight a competitive jobs market and rising costs for housing, school fees, and healthcare, which according to the survey will lead to slower growth in purchasing power as pay struggles to keep pace with costs. Of the 270,000 employees surveyed this year for Hay Group's UAE compensation and benefits report, 44,000 had begun work for a new company in the past 12 months, as compared with 34,000 last year. Basic salaries across all sectors grew by 4.4% this year, compared with 4.9% last year. Basic salary increased 5.8% in oil and gas, followed by a 5.5% increase in retail and 4.8% in transport. Of the more than 600 companies surveyed by Hay Group, 85% increased salaries in the past 12 months, with none reporting a cut in wages. Salaries are forecast to increase by 5% next year. The growth will be driven primarily by the retail sector, which is forecast to post salary increases of 6% during the coming year. Dubai-based carrier Flydubai will begin flying to Chisinau in Moldova later this year. In a press release, the airline stated it would commence twice weekly flights from November 20 to the Moldovan capital. Flydubai CEO Gaith Al-Gaith stated that Chisinau offers our passengers another route into Europe and continues the expansion of Flydubai's network in the region. Flights between Chisinau and Dubai will operate on Wednesdays and Sundays, with return fares from Dubai to Chisinau starting from 1,675 dirhams. Launched in 2009, the low-cost carrier has launched 15 new routes since January this year. Chisinau is the airline's 66th destination. Diesel now costs 15 fils more per liter at Abu Dhabi National Oil Company or ADNOC distribution stations across the Northern Emirates. The company started charging new prices from 12 a.m. on September 12, with officials quoted in a local daily as saying that the increase comes after a thorough consideration on the fluctuation of crude and refined oil prices globally, adding that commercial sales in the Northern Emirates would not be affected by this adjustment. The move comes after ENOC, EPCO, and Emirat announced a hike in the retail price of diesel by 20 fils per liter to 3 dirhams and 50 fils, with effect from September 10. Apart from commercial transport, the hike would make the cost of construction a little higher as all heavy machinery is run on diesel. ADNOC is the leading stakeholder in the petroleum sales business in the Northern Emirates, where it took over 75 service stations from Emirat, a move that will improve the services and expand the petrol stations. The price of OPEC basket of 12 crudes stood at $109.83 a barrel on Thursday, compared with $109.40 the previous day. according to OPEC Secretariat calculations.